Jimmy.
Greetings, people. This is Top Cat Jimmy, and thank you for tuning into my channel. Today is the 20th of December, 2017, Thursday. It is approximately 1400 hours. That's 2 p.m. Central Standard Chicagoland time. All right, this video is about MAGIX DAW, no matter what DAW you have. In this case, this is my very first DAW that I ever bought. That was 2 years ago, 2015, and actually first DAW I ever began to use. I created, recorded, mixed and mastered a number of songs with this DAW. Anyway, today, and as of a matter of fact, recently, because I still like to use it, it has some great, in my opinion, effects. However, I revisited my DAW yesterday, and it's because I want to get back to some basics, some simplistics, okay, where I can re-enjoy, all right, what I'm doing. Because if you're like me, after a while, it just all becomes work, okay, so we kind of forget about the enjoyment of it. So now I'm going back to the basics, and I actually made a video yesterday for this, but I see that I needed to add something into the video, so this video will be attached to, edited in, actually probably the introduction, okay, to the video. So what is this about? This particular video is going to be about the VSTs, all right, that, and we have other things here too besides, that are available with MAGIX. Now, I will say they're not free, all right? They take a lot of work to create. They are of the most excellent, high, top-notch quality, all right? And they do cost $30 each. Now, there are approximately 30 VSTs in here, so 30 at $30 each would be about $900. But you don't have to buy them all. You can buy one at a time. I just want to show you. I'm probably going to get most of them, okay? Little by little as time goes along. And, of course, got my priority list here. I already bought, finally, for the first time ever already, but I should say finally bought one because it's typically, normally I don't use MAGIX DAW as my go-to DAW anymore. It's been Reaper, okay? But I'm actually probably will be able to scan, you know, with Reaper and any VSTs that I do have there for. Well, as a matter of fact, I know I can because the Vandal that I have, all right, there's a Vandal amp in here that came with the MAGIX that does show up with my VSTs. When I scan it with my Reaper or any other DAW, it does appear, and it's usable. Now, so this means also you can use these VSTs in any DAW. Should be any DAW without a problem. So the ones that I got yesterday was the string ensembles, but I like the concert guitar, and I'm going to get that as well. All right. Very busy day yesterday, in the past couple of days and weeks and whatnot and months. All right, so it's just one thing at a time per day. Sometimes get whatever I can done with that project besides. So I'm going to touch on these and let you hear the sound quality of these right here, right now. Let me put my headphones on so I can actually hear along with you pretty good. And here we go, all right? All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and just click on these, but before I click on them one at a time in a row, let me go ahead and click on this one right here. This is the string ensemble. All right? Now, let's continue and go back to the beginning. Analog synth. Bass machine. Celtic harp, century guitar, century keys, or century keys, cinematic synth. Here's the one I really like. Concert guitar, and that's what this video is going to be about, by the way. Furthermore, besides just this. Drum engine, electric bass, electric piano, jazz drums, lead synth, pop brass, different instruments for that, power guitar. Alright, rock drums. Let's go back to the power guitar. I hear the song Heart in there. I hear the song made by Heart there. What is the name of that song? Magic Man. That's what I hear. I hear that song with that power guitar. Okay, let's go on. Rock drums. Saxophone. I love that. I want to get that for sure. Soundtrack percussion. Movie scores, guys. Okay. Space pad. String ensemble. We already heard that. Here's the one I want to. Upright bass. I can add that. Use that for my music. Urban drums. Vibraphone. Vintage organ. Oh yeah, I love that. I like that. Okay. So, world flutes. World percussion. Now, alright. Now I can go here and go more. What's going to happen here when I bring this, when I click on more, what's going to happen is going to show you, I'm going to put the link of this MAGIX website for these hidden VSTs basically in description, okay, box here. So let's go, because this is I have the MAGIX Music Maker 2016, and so therefore this would apply to that. And so I want you to go check out these videos that they have available. And now you might not have been too impressed perhaps with that, okay, with those sounds, but when you do pay more attention to them, go to their videos and you see what they're made of, or even if I click them up, you know, then you will be able to hear that they're actually even better than perhaps what the first impression is, because a lot of these are just synths, and some of them may not seem too great, some do. But let's bring up the strings right here. This should come up without a problem. And this is the one I bought yesterday. All right. So when you bring them up, here you go. There you go. Now, let's bring up the beats per minute. Volume stay up. Now, here, let me bring up this this concert guitar, okay? Now, since I don't have it, it's going to tell me, do I want to buy it? I'm going to say, not right now. Then I'm going to get all this here, and then it's going to come up. But it's not going to play, all right? But you're going to have all these different, okay? Well, it's basically the same effects. You got Cathedral, you got Bright Hall, Chorus, everything. I got all the same stuff in my strings thing. But what I'm trying to say is, go ahead and check out the videos from the link in the description and listen and watch those videos, and you'll see more in depth the quality of these things. Now, let's go ahead and get rid of this here as well. And so this is the one I want you to hear though, right? For sure. All right. Okay, well, this is going to be in the rest of the video. All right, so with that said, it's already 10 minutes on my intro. Sorry about that. But thank you for tuning into my channel. And I hope you find this video enjoyable. And if you're finding that being in your studio has become more work than it has, I mean, just all work, and you've lost your enjoyment, okay? Remember, get back to some simplistics. Get back to the time where you began and where you were enthused like a kid in a candy store, like going to some candy store for the first time ever, you know, and say, you know, and revisit that first time and rekindle your enthusiasm for your music, okay? All right, so with that said, let's get on with the rest of the video. Thank you. God bless. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Check, mic check. So what we got here is I've armed track number 2 here. And I've got an idea for a Spanish classical melody, a riff. Let me see some here though. Let's go ahead and try to get this going. I'm going to say this is going to be my guitar. Hold on. This is going to be my guitar here too. Alrighty, so here we got a guitar. I'm going to put my guitar. I've got it, my believe it or not, this here, my Spanish classical guitar. Now, yeah, I would prefer probably to mic it up too, but right now, for convenience sake, I just plugged it directly into my Roland AC. I got a Boss RC 300, but Roland AC 33 amp. Now my Boss RC 300. I believe Roland is the parent company of Boss. So you guys probably heard of the Boss products, Boss foot pedals, etc. I got a Boss Blues Driver. You know, they're famous for their foot pedals, but a lot of other gear. And Roland, of course, a major player for keyboards and amps and a lot of other great things, right? Great pieces of gear. Well, I've got my Roland AC 33 amp, but I also have a Boss RC 300 recorder, foot pedal board, so to speak, looper, recorder, whatever. But anyway, this Roland AC 33 amp is an acoustic reverb chorus amp that's specifically designed for acoustic guitars, and it's a beautiful sounding amp. It cost me, well, $500, well, plus the Boss FS6 dual foot switch pedal and the stereo cable and whatnot, and that come to a total nearly close to $600 for all that. But anyway, I've recorded this on the amp here. The amp's plugged, you know, I love it that's got a line out as well. So I got the line out to the Tascam DP24 I just recorded. Now, the Roland AC33 does have a 40-second recorder looper on it and overdub function on top of that if you want. So anyway, I recorded one track, all right, but it's all you can only overdub on top of it. So because I want to have different multiple tracks, I'm going to add layers to this. I'm going to do each time I do the part of the guitar is going to be a separate individual track in my Tascam DP24. Now, once I turn the amp off or whatnot, it does not save any of the recordings. It won't save. It has no save function. All right, so that's why if you're going to record with that, record it into something else. Okay, now I don't want to put a bunch of layers of tracks all, you know, on top of each other. This idea here I'm working on is going to be, like I said, individual tracks. Now the other thing is too, got so much going on right here right now. This guitar, My classical Spanish guitar I bought, Jesus, probably back in like 2012 after I'd taken up the guitar for a couple of years. And I got it from, oh God, how could I not know the name of that place? It's a great place for inexpensive guitars. Let me think of the name for a second, but it cost me like either $84 or $89. It's a Valencia guitar, Rondo guitar, Rondo. And I'm telling you what, man, I bought this then, and yep, this is what I'm using. And now, yes, as I was saying, I would prefer, I'm sure, to have this thing just mic'd up. But what I've got right here right now is my Blue Snowball microphone, which is a condenser studio mic, and it will pick up really good. But I could, it's way I'm sitting here. So I've got my. So I've got this idea right here. You could probably possibly hear the reverb in the amp, but the Blue Snowball microphone. Yeah, I'm going to try recording probably with that too and give a sample and see what it sounds like compared to going into the amp and coming out. These VSTs are very, very, man, holy cow, top notch, great sounding VSTs. I love them. All right. Now, okay, so here we are. So what do we got? We got all these. All right. But what I'm trying to do is I do have, like I said, this recording right here. We're going to say, I want to put concert guitar. So bear with me, people. All right. Voila. Let's see here. All right. Stop that right now. Can also add that. This is my classical guitar. Okay, or flamenco, yeah, whatever guitar. I know they're the same but different. Same difference. They're similar but different. The flamenco and the classical, but still. So I'm going to go ahead and I want to. One more time, I think, view the mixer, and all right, so I'm going to arm this. No, not that, sorry, wrong one. And I'm going to try something here. I want to check my level on, I've got the monitors turned down. Now Houston, I was getting sound earlier, so what's the problem here? Yeah, now I am, for goodness sake, now I am. Okay, so, all right, so we're good. Let's go ahead and play that. But there's no noise, so I'm going to have to let this thing play all the way through. Let's do this. I gotta mute this, starting all over again. Hold on.
The interesting ideas come from some kid in a garage in the Bronx. You just need to break through the myth. that you can't create a great Hollywood blockbuster on an iPad. Because if you're on Story, you can do whatever you want to do. I like writing in D, and it's nice that if you go from it's satisfying.
Okay, now you can hear me again. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna have to leave my... All right, I was learning this guitar part, actually. This together here. Ready? Here, it's trying to get it synchronized with others. Try this again. All right. Let's try different things here. All right, see? Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm working on, and now that's a little bit. Now you heard some here, hopefully in the microphone. I know I did in my headphones, so it had to have been playing in my mic. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to go back and check out this video and see what happens. All right, so I'll be back.